Hi everybody and welcome to this tournament reveal and preview video for the next 9-hole cup to go in the game of Golf Clash here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. Before we bring you the details, and we're going to Jamil Dunes for the Desert Classic, a thumb up would be massively appreciated, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. Okay, so this one, Desert Classic 9-hole cup, usual tournament structure applies. Practice mode will go live in the game Monday morning, that is the 4th of September, and a few days later you will be able to enter qualifying round day 1. That of course begins as usual on Thursday 7th of September. Modifier time though, and we've seen quite a few new hole locations modifiers recently, and for fans of them, good news, but if you're not a fan of that modifier, bad news, because that modifier is in play on this one as well. So we have Jamil Dunes 2. Overviews coming up, or rather the mini-maps on screen, with my early thoughts and teasers on what to expect of each of these 9 holes with the new pin locations in mind. So this will give you a little bit of a preview of what you've got to expect next week. Before we get on to that though, I will be producing some expert content, so make sure you get that bell button enabled. If you're playing expert in this one, then check the channel when the rounds begin. Okay, so here are the mini-maps. Obviously the pin locations here are just standard generic ones, not to be confused with where the new ones are, and you can't really see anyway. But here's my rundown of it. Hole number 1, if you've played the rough bump prior on the old pin location, you know, by the base of the tree, I don't really think that's on. However, short iron, long iron, still a very, very good bounce up shot there. The pin is much further back there, so I still think that's a good chance, as is hole number 2. The rough bump is fine, left side is nice, and the right side fairway is also nice. So you just got to pay your money, it takes your choice in terms of what the wind angle is doing. Now we come to 2 key holes here, hole 3 and hole 4. Now if you're a fan of that funnel on hole 3, unfortunately that is now not an option. I would suggest you play really with a load of backspin there. I did have a quick look at this fairly recently. Very difficult to find some consistency, so that one is going to need a little bit of patience, as is hole 4. Very difficult there. The pin is further left. It is tucked behind the bunker, so again, the rough bump for me is out. I would rather be playing with a high amount of backspin. Obviously, winds from right to left will be easier than the other way round there. That is going to be tough, though. 2 very tough key holes with these new locations. Hole 5, the good news is you've got a very nice chance for a par 4 hole in 1, and if you haven't got that, you've still got a very attainable eagle. Hole 6 still remains a difficult hole, and I think really the albatross may be slightly bit more tricky now. Very tough to get the right speed as you approach the pin with this new location. Hole number 7, the pin is now located to the right of the green. You can still attack it from the left, but there will be some interesting options nearer to the right side of the green with that fairway before the rough. Hole number 8, again, absolutely fine, but the same trick as you've had before. You might need to use a little bit of side spin to get round a couple of moments on the approach to the green where that bull guide jumps around. And finishing off with hole 9, the rough bump is still on there. There's a bit more distance to the pin, and maybe even a slightly clearer shot to the pin if you had to lay up and go down the left side route on that hole. So it's a mixed bag, but really for me, the ones to watch and pay attention to, hole 3 and 4. I think that is going to decide a lot of brackets. Very tricky holes there, but otherwise nothing too much to get stressed about. Let me know what you think of this one, if you're enjoying the new hole locations and if you're looking forward to it or not. Jamil Dunes though, some very good chances for eagles, especially on those par 4s. Good luck everybody. Don't forget to check the channel for that expert content, and the best of luck in the Desert Classic 9-hole cup. See you soon. Bye for now.